Hello and welcome to Retro 500, where I take a look at a retro game in 500 words. Give or take 10%. Now, are you ready for the third dimension? Oh, shit! This is Sonic 3D. Well, it's Sonic in 3D. As seen in Sonic Jam on the Sega Saturn. This is what I imagined when I first read about the upcoming release of Sonic 3D Flicky's Island on the Sega Mega Drive. I swear down, this render blew my little nipples off back in the day. However, much like most of Earth's population, I was disappointed with Traveller's Tales' 1996 offering, which deviated far too much from Sonic's core gameplay. A few years later, I was surprised to learn that the game got an enhanced port on the Sega Saturn and PC. The game begins with a new opening sequence which looks slightly better than the Mega Drive original. If you look closely, you should be able to spot some differences. It also features a brand new soundtrack by Richard Jacques, who composed the unforgettable music for Sonic R. Apart from a couple of tunes, the Mega Drive soundtrack was a letdown compared to previous titles, with music that often sounded, for lack of a better word, goofy. The new CD quality music is a massive improvement in almost all areas and helps the game feel a bit more next-gen. The graphical upgrades are easy to see. While the zone layouts seem to be identical, the level of detail has dramatically increased, and the previously stale and lifeless environments are now filled with all sorts of fun flourishes. Like this loose tile, and a cheeky little mouse. Hello! The last big difference is found in the special stages, which go against the grain of Sonic 3D and are now rendered in actual 3D. Unfortunately, they're just polygonal versions of the Sonic 2 special stages with even less responsive controls and the addition of springs and speed boosters. The ability to get 2 Chaos Emeralds per act has also been removed, as the second bonus round now only nets you a measly extra life. Despite the positive graphical and musical improvement, the gameplay is virtually identical to the original Mega Drive release, and because little has changed under the hood, almost all of the same criticisms still apply. Even though the Saturn has a superior D-pad, the controls feel even more sluggish, making general movement, never mind precision platforming, even more tedious.
Fucking thing sucks!
There is a homing attack, but this can only be performed with a specific power-up, and once this is gone, you're driving stick. Considering that Sonic is quite keen on speed, the game doesn't half punish you for going fast, and the requirement to collect flickies in order to progress to the next area only further slows down the game's pace. Sonic 3D Blast, or Flicky's Island, is about as 3D as Marble Madness or Desert Strike. I dare say that the special stages from Sonic 3 were more three-dimensional. The troubled development of Sonic Extreme and the other 32-bit appearances he made showed that Sonic the Hedgehog just wasn't quite ready for the third dimension at this point. Fortunately for Sega, they got it right with Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast, and a bad Sonic game was never released again. The end. Hey, thank you so much for watching this episode of Retro 500. If you enjoyed it, please consider doing a like, maybe even a subscribe. You can also check out my Twitch channel. I'm taking a little bit of a break at the moment, but I do hope to return this year. If there's anything that you feel that I missed, please let me know down in the comments. But until next time, please take care of yourselves, and goodbye.